Hi, Megan. I have a quick question for you. If you're up to answering questions right now,
What's that, sir?
are you taking questions right now?
I am taking
That's not
questions.
the question. The question is, where's my heart?
We're gonna find it, buddy. It's okay.
We're gonna team up and find it together. I have a feeling it's like behind my sternum somewhere. This is Where's My Heart. It's a puzzle platformer game by Die Gut Fabrik or De Gut Fabrik or something like that. I don't know. You may know them as the company that recently put out Sports Friends, but this was one of their very first titles. It was first released as a PlayStation Mini, actually, if you can believe that, in 2011. So it's been on PSP and Vita and PlayStation 3, but now it's out on Steam this week. So I wanted to show it off because it's the most adorable GD game maybe ever made. As you can see, you control 3 characters that you switch between at will, and you have to solve puzzles, but it's tricky because the world's all chopped and screwed. So some characters can do certain things, others can't. You're trying to collect hearts and not fall on spikes, which is a pretty traditional platformer convention.
Okay.
You know about spikes, right?
I've heard of them. I haven't actually experienced them.
They're not awesome. They're not as good as like floors.
Floors, pillows,
Pillows,
rugs,
chickens, other soft things.
comfy things.
Sure. So it gets really tricky because this level is actually fairly straightforward, but in some of them, like, there will be dozens of tiles on the screen, and they don't really like affect the layout of the world, right? Like, when you move from one tile to the other, you're not like moving between the tiles, you're moving in the world. It's just the tiles are showing you sort of a very specific world view.
Okay, so it's just tripping you out. That's it.
It's just tripping you out. Here, special blocks can transform you people. Now I have antlers and I can double jump.
Space. What does that mean?
This is an earlier level. It's showing you that you can hit space a couple times and you'll double jump. It has to present that information to you in the most adorable user interface ever. It's sort of like this game's style. It's sort of like it's just pleasing. It's pleasing to the eye and to the ear and to the touch, I guess.
I sure feel happy looking at it.
So these are some of the early levels, and later on in this video we will jump to some of the more difficult ones because it's actually a really clever game. Like, the puzzles in this game can get extremely difficult because the puzzles themselves are tough, and then when you layer in this idea of like not actually knowing where you are in the world, it gets really tough. So this is the best. This guy can change the tiles order. Again, not changing like where the world is, but he can jump in the air and do it, and then can change like which tile he's on. So like that character sort of sticks himself in physical space, and the tiles change around him, and then he can land in a different one.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Kind of heady physics concept, but that's one of the major mechanics in the game.
I think I got it. So it's just like playing a platform after somebody's spun you around on like a merry-go-round and then let you go.
Only you stayed put and the merry-go-round kept going.
Okay.
Which is extremely, profoundly dangerous. Don't do that. If you're an adult or a child, don't do that. So here things like are getting a little bit more complicated. Sometimes you'll appear in like multiple tiles at once, which gives you sort of these subtle clues of how the world blends together. And where you need to be. You form these towers, like these totemic almost towers to shift into these different characters. Because only certain characters can become, like the brown guy always becomes double jumping Antler Man, which is his official name according to the game's instruction booklet.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Why is nobody wearing pants in this game?
You had to go there, huh?
Where are your pants, bro?
You had to take it there. This is a beautiful tree world. They have evolved beyond needing pants. Which I pray...
Pants are so comfy, though.
I pray that our society, our civilization, will one day evolve to this beautiful point. So here's another one of those tile swapping levels where you turn into Mr. Schmallow from the old Homestar Runner cartoons and can then adjust things. And it gets really, really tricky. Because then you also have to like think of where you are in physical space and like how the tiles rotate, like where you need to be actually on the screen to get a tile to rotate under you.
Oh boy.
Which actually takes me a while to figure out, because if I just stopped there, I would... Oh, didn't do it. Couldn't quite
Can
do it.
you die in this game?
Oh my god, you can die so much. Yeah, you'll die
Can
a
you
lot.
show me a pretty brutal death? I mean, how could you die in this level?
If you like rotate it to where you're not on any screen, you die. And if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh man, that's the worst.
That part's not true. Here I see, dead. I jumped into a wall. I warped I night crawlered myself.
You jumped into that grumpy looking wall.
Right, and thank God the game's not visceral, because that would have been like horrifying. If this game was developed by Visceral, it would have been like, now I don't have legs.
Instead, you had the cutest death ever.
It is a cute little, I mean, there's nothing cute about death, Megan.
I don't know, that was kind of adorable. Cute little face being like, whoa!
Ah, now I'm dead forever.
Oh wait, here I am.
So, yeah, this takes me a little bit, pretty long. A little bit embarrassed by how long this takes me. I don't think this is going to work. Nope, still not great, Griffin. You can do better than this. Nope, don't stomp on the ground. That's how you revert. You dumb idiot. God.
Oh, are you stuck now? Could you change back?
Oh, yeah, you can change back anytime. It's Megan, I get really embarrassed playing video games for the internet sometimes.
Tell me about it, Griffin.
Nope, that's not going to do it either. So yeah, it's a very simple game. I don't think we're going to actually spend a lot of time talking about it. We'll show off some of the other special transformations you can do. Oh, I'm so close. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah.
Did you win? Oh, you did.
I got
yes?
a heart. Yeah, and sometimes you need to collect those hearts. Sometimes they'll like unlock platforms. Sometimes you just like I have to get to that orange block because I'm controlling the orange character. So I have to figure out how to get like that one tile I know is always in like the like the corners of the screen. So I have to figure out a way to like get myself in the corner space of the screen like that. And then
just fly your marshmallow man over.
You can't fly. If you could fly, the game would be easier. There wouldn't be any puzzles or any mysteries. As you can see, when I hit that block, I made the other block disappear.
I have an addition to this game then. We should make people be able to fly. I think that would be a great addition. So, dear developers, I want to fly.
But you understand, like, the puzzle games are, like, all about the challenge of, like, the cerebral challenge, right? If Portal, you could shoot a portal that just, like, opened up another portal at the end of the game.
I wouldn't do it all the time, but I might try it.
Megan, I'm worried that you might be a filthy casual.
Oh, you cut me deep, Griffin.
I say that while playing, like, the most adorable game ever. Like, this is a hardcore experience for hardcore gamers only. I was eating a lot of Gamer Grub while I was playing this, the official food stuff of hardcore gamers.
So, whose hearts are these? I'm kind of concerned, actually. There's so many hearts just out and floating about.
So there's this underlying... Every time you die, a black heart comes out, and you lose points for that. Like, if you can collect all the hearts without dying, then you get,
Oh,
like,
that little guy was crying.
Yeah. She cries all the time.
Apparently she has a dark backstory.
Well, so these people are family. These three characters are family, and they're trying to find... They had this heart tree that they lived in and were, like, best buds in, and then it flew away. So you're trying to find that. And, like, the interstitial, like, loading screens will say stuff like, sometimes I'm sad for no reason. It's
gosh.
Tells you a little bit about, like, them. Or sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's like, I love my brother. Like, which one's your brother? Is it the bat? Not 100% sure.
He's adopted.
I mean, clearly, he's a bat. None of the other ones are bats. I think one's a bird and one is a bear and a bat. That makes sense, right? I mean, this guy's definitely a bat. I'm 100% sure about that.
I thought that the little orange guy was just like a dude with a mustache and no pants. But I guess he's a bird.
Well,
I see his little tail
That's
now.
redundant because none of them have pants. So the bat, what the bat can do is find hidden objects in the environment, but other players can't interact with those objects. But you can use a bat's head, jump on him, use him like a platform, get up there.
What does it mean when he gets that grumpy gray little square?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
He just had like a little thought bubble popped up, and it was just a weird gray square.
Oh, that just shows you like which character you're controlling at any given time. Once you like start stacking these guys up, like it gets kind of tricky to know who you are in charge of. So that's just letting you know sort of what their color is, what they're up to. Here's another level that's very bat-centric. You have to find secret passages using the bat's magic revealing ability.
I thought he just had a flashlight. I was like, that was a good idea, packing that flashlight.
Yeah, good job packing that flashlight on your tree adventure. Sometimes things get real scary in the environment, and like, I hate to tell Daikut Fabrique like how to do what they do, but if I'm like trying to bliss out on some adorable bear buddies, just like hanging out in a beautiful tree world, I don't want to see screaming blood faces. You know what I mean? Leave that.
Are there a lot of those?
Leave that to like the Evil Within or something. Like they can do screaming blood faces, but like I'm not so crazy about screaming blood faces in this beautiful fantasy world.
Griffin, I don't think this game is as friendly as we think it is. I think this is a very dark world where people cry, apparently.
I mean, listen, everyone's got their thing, right? Man, right. This takes me so long to figure out. Like, I should just stop doing puzzle games in these videos, because puzzle games are inherently about, like, experimentation and exploration and, like, trying out new things, which means you're gonna fail, like, a lot. And this is just one of those, like, nope, she dropped. Now you can't do anything, stupid past Griffin. Do better at the game. Trying to get that heart up there. There's really no need to. It's not like I'm trying to, like, yeah.
Oh, that was brutal.
It's not like I'm trying to, like, high score this, you know? I'm not trying to, like, top the Where's My Heart leaderboards. But, like, if I see a collectible, I gotta get it.
You gotta get that collectible.
Gotta get that collectible. I don't know why I'm wired this way, Megan. See, this game is teaching me a lot about myself and, like, my proclivities. And you know what? It's not always a pretty picture.
It's okay. Take your hoarding out in video games, not real life.
Yeah. I mean, I can do both. They're not mutually exclusive. So yeah, this is Where's My Heart. It's on Steam as of right now for, I believe, PC, Mac, and Linux. It's a neat game. I played it a little bit on the PlayStation Portable platform. You may remember it from the 90s or whatever. I'm just kidding. It did come out in the 90s. Please don't comment on that. Oh my god, this one takes me 100 years to figure out. It's a really clever game, and if you haven't played it yet, I would highly recommend it. Because it does like a really good job of what all good puzzle games do, which is with like every level that passes, they layer on some other idea or they combine some of the ideas. Like this one, you get your two buddies turn into fireflies, dead, and those fireflies, you're told, are attracted to mushroom spores, which you can see.
Naturally.
Yeah, of course. Fireflies are crazy about mushrooms. So, like, obviously the obvious solution is that I need to revert and make them change back up there so that they can hit those blocks so we can exit the level together, right?
Okay.
But it takes me 45 minutes to figure that out. Let's jump ahead, and maybe I'll edit all that out, and it'll just be like, oh, Griffin's so smart, he figured it out so fast.
I think that's cheating, Griffin.
And, whoa, God, man, look at me. Nintendo Power Tips Master.
God, you were so smart.
This game is not out on a Nintendo platform, but thank you for the compliment. So, yeah, it's just, it's a really clever game, and it's the presentation is just top-notch. You cannot hear the sounds because I'm talking to you over Skype, but the sound design is really terrific. The visuals are charming as all get out. It's a really great game, and I'm glad that it's sort of spreading its influence a little bit so that more people can try it out. If you haven't played it and you know, traditionally like your games on portable platforms, it's on PSP and Vita also. So that might be a good place for you to get it. Anyway, Where's My Heart? It's out. And I think if we try really hard, we can find it together.
I think so too. Only if we take our pants off.
No, gross. Come on. Thank you.
Don't tell HR.
Thank you, Megan. I have to report. I mean, I don't have to. They watch these videos. They're crazy for them. Thanks for joining me, Megan. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Where's My Heart. We'll be back soon with more videos. Very hot, very shareable, very viral, very advertisable. Facebook it, live journal it. I always try to think of other social media platforms when I do these.
Is Zanga still a thing?
Holy shit, no, it's not, but Zanga it.
I had one of those, some sweet neon type against a black background.
Yeah. I thought you asked if Zynga was still a thing, and I had to think about it for a second. Anyway, bye everybody.